video is sponsored by Squarespace. More on them in a bit. Welcome to the Decorate With Me for 2023. I finished decorating the tree. This is the final result, in case you were wondering. Let's take a nice good look. Ignore the cardboard on the floor. I always put my tree on cardboard so that I can easily move it around, which might come in handy for something I'm planning to possibly do. My new tree topper is en route. It'll be here probably next week at some point, but I'm thinking this year I might do the hanging candles, like the Harry Potter hanging candles that I had for Halloween last year. I think I'm gonna put them around the tree this year and see how that works. I ordered some clear command hooks to put on the ceiling so I can hang them. I might try that tomorrow or over the next couple of days, but I just love this tree so much. I've got some really great ornaments I've collected over the years. There's nothing new this year on my tree in terms of ornaments, which is rare. Usually I always get like a new one or two. No, I do have a new one. What am I talking about? I'm such a liar. This is my new one for this year. Gotta figure out a spot to put it in. Wow, I really just was out here blatantly lying. I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I do have all of my decor out on the island. It's a little overwhelming seeing it all. I've learned I don't need to buy any more trees ever again, but I always find it helpful to just see what I've got all laid out. I've got plans, even though it looks a little chaotic right now. I think it's all gonna work out. I really wanna not overexert myself, so I think the tree is it for tonight, and then I'll move on to the other parts of the apartment tomorrow. Let's get this unboxed. I think it's the 20th anniversary too of Elf movie coming out, so this just feels too good. Where do I put you? I want him on the front. He's so cute. Look where I put him. Had to do it. Oh, he's got a light a little bit in his face. Come on. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, now to resume the T-Swift action. Like I need to sleep on this setup a little bit. I might do some maneuvering tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. I think I need to do this section to know what I want to keep over here, because my idea is that there's a lot of brown happening in the living room, so why not bring some brown over to the front entrance? But some of these pieces, particularly this tree, I might want to bring over there. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Stick around. Let's take a pause on decorating to have a quick little chat about Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that has made starting, designing, and updating a site of my own so easy. One of my favorite parts about the internet is the fact that it is a place filled with opportunities to create a career on your own terms. A blog can help you begin to start building a loyal following, or simply find like-minded people that also share your passion for planning, fun stationery, or a powerful disdain for the Comic Sans font. Squarespace helps make starting as pain-free as possible by offering a wide array of stunning, flexible templates to choose from that can help make your website look like you hired a graphic designer. Once you choose your template, you are then free to customize things even further by changing each template's fonts, colors, page layouts, and more. When I decided I wanted to create a spot on my site to highlight some of my favorite products, it took me minutes to create a new page that got me excited to fill in. Curious to give Squarespace a try for yourself? I don't blame you. You could check out squarespace.com today for a free trial and use the URL squarespace.com/Caitlin's Corner to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain when you're ready to launch. I feel very festive today in this green sweater. I woke up this morning and realized what I was doing over there last night. Absolute nonsense. I did not like it at all. So took everything back off and I'm rethinking things. And I think mostly because of what I was saying, at least what I remember I was saying last night about how I wanted to kind of tie the living room and the hallway a little bit more together. I was putting all these white houses on a white piece of furniture and reserving all my wooden houses and trees for wooden furniture, and I'm like, these do not look like they mix. They're just two very separate things. So I need to do a little bit more mix match of like white houses over here, wooden stuff over here. That's what we're gonna do today. I also want to just, you know, tackle the rest of the decorating. I'm excited, I'm motivated, I'm all the things. We're gonna add more twinkle lights. So like I said, I want to bring the white houses over here to my living room because I think they'll just pop here during the day, especially at night when they're glowing. The wooden houses would work here too, but I just think we could use a little pop. There's like a little bit of white on the tree, so kind of just like da da. As you guys know, I recently got the Jane Austen set of the Penguin cloth bound classics, and I figured some of these colors, especially like these two, but even the Pride and Prejudice gold or the yellow gold, I feel like it'd be really cool to incorporate this into a village and make it like a literary village. Maybe it's a dumb idea, but I'm gonna experiment nonetheless, because I always like to try and find ways to like spice up my decor year to year. And this is a way of adding decor that's not actually decor. I'm just kind of making use of something that I already own, but I'm just using it in a different way. And I think that's such an important point with decorating, is to rethink whether it's like things in your home, like books, like pulling out all your green books or all your white or red books, depending on the theme that you're going for, and using them as decor, or just even reimagining the decor that you do have and putting them in new places and using them in new ways, so that you kind of keep that love of everything you own alive, because nobody wants to every year reinvent their whole decor style. Not only is that like a lot of things that you have to store, but it's also a huge financial hit to do that, to be like changing up everything all the time. When you look at like decor inspo on Pinterest or something, it's like everything is so cohesive that you feel like you need to switch everything to get a certain theme going. But you can really dabble and do a lot with things that you have if you're just like creative in the way that you switch up their placement and their uses. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think the books will be like a fun addition here. I'm gonna put you right there so you can see what's going down. Turn on the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Actually, on that note of lighting up my Christmas tree with my voice, I find smart plugs so handy during the holidays, so that not only you can control everything with your voice, so you can have all the lights turn on at once without having to manually do anything, but you can also put it on a schedule, which makes that really handy too. You don't even have to remember to say anything. It just will turn on automatically. I got a pack of 4 of these smart plugs from Amazon years ago. I don't remember them being too expensive. I'll try and find ones, either like the exact ones or similar ones. I don't even know if this brand still makes them, but it's not a revolutionary hack by any means, but it just makes my holidays easier when everything just does this. And that's why too, when buying battery operated lights, I had to also look out for ones that automatically turn on and off, so that you're not manually having to do that all the time, because that gets so annoying and sometimes just really time consuming if you've got a lot of stuff going on.
This is a reminder. Take my vitamins.
I'm thinking I'm gonna start with some trees on the left here. A lot of my decor, in case you're wondering, is from HomeSense. I'm always like on the lookout there, because you can find some unique stuff for pretty like decent prices. This tree was $14.99. I think that's a great price, and it's a little bit different, not something I see all the time. These brush trees are new for me this year. I've never incorporated blush pink into my holiday decor, but because I do have so much green happening here, I thought this was a really great way to add just a little bit of a different color without committing to a pink Christmas, because that's not my vibe either. But like this, I think goes so well together, these two pieces, and then I'm gonna trio it. I think these 2 books would work nicely here. A white house. I think let's like layer, you know, do you see the vision? Now maybe a nice wooden tree. Some pink in this book, so I think it's a good choice. The creme de la creme is this guy. Okay, I think that is how I'm gonna leave it. I mean, I'm gonna go do the front entrance too and see if I wanna do some maneuvering, maybe bring some elements over there if I think they're better suited there. But I think that's cute. A literary Christmas village. I gotta obviously do all the lights still in there, and they're LED, so they do not heat up, but that will only be at the end. It's coming along though. What I really want to figure out here is if I need 1 garland or 2. This is how the 1 looks, but then I don't get that draping. Let's try it with 2. 2 does look a little bit more grand, gotta say. Sometimes you just need to take a photo and go back and forth to see what you like. I actually do think the 2 looks better. Hopefully you agree, but then again, it's my It's my decor, my house. Who cares what you think? I don't mean that. I'm so sorry. I actually am interested in people's opinions. Would one be more impressive so that the houses can stand on their own? When in doubt, ask mom. She got back to me. I haven't looked at the text yet. I'm really hoping she says 2 because I think I've fallen in love with 2. But if she says the 1, I'm gonna spiral because I value that woman's opinion so much. She's like, 1 looks tidy, but 2 looks more festive. Depends what else you're adding to the top. Such a good point. Let's style it like this. I want to bring more brown here, so just bam. And this guy I think go together too. Ooh. And I think the wooden houses here, I want to make sure there's still like a good spot for seeing myself. I don't want this middle height area covered. And then I also think it creates balance too if I do that. I look like I'm conducting an orchestra. This guy would be a good pillar on that end. So we got brown, brown, and then I think just this. No. I think it needs the fullness because then the lights will come into play and it'll be more exciting. I'll like obviously fix the sides so it's not as bunchy. Actually, let me do that now. Excuse you. Oh my. Oh my gosh. I think this looks great. I love this area. Mwah, 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 mwah. And then with lights, stop it. I ended up putting up one of my wreaths I usually put here, and I usually put one there. So at first I thought I'm just gonna do the one here this year because I want this to be more of a focal point. But I think I might even take down this one and just say that this is not the year for this wreath. I would love it on this door, but it's a little bit of a problem to hang this over here. Actually, if I got a command hook, please hold. Okay, let's see here. I think this might stay here. I was thinking this was gonna be a lesson in you don't have to put out everything every single year. Like if something isn't calling to you this year, you can just like keep it in storage and not feel like all the things that you got have to be out and about. But I might keep that one there by the door. I'm gonna take off the wreath though, just so that that command hook has time to set. Although this wasn't maybe the best example of like not putting out everything you have. This is another example of just rethinking a same existing piece of decor in a new place. I've never thought to do a command hook here. I've always had these, which are arguably even easier than a command hook. So I've reserved this for doors that this can take. This door does not like this hanging thing, but that could be fun. So I had mentioned in last week's video that I bought a new tree skirt. This one's from HomeSense, and I'm just trying to see if it works, the coloring, before I take off the packaging, because if I don't like it, I would return it. But I actually adore it. You might be like, Caitlin, it's just a blank tree skirt. There's nothing special about it. I think that's kind of why I like it. I like that it's a warm tone, like a taupe. So it blends with my carpet, but it still has a different texture to it. And again, because it's warm tone, I think it's just picking up on the wood really nicely. Whereas this was last year's tree skirt. There's obviously a distinction in this has snowflakes and this doesn't, but that cool gray is more of a focal point there, whereas this makes the tree more of a focal point. So I think I am gonna keep this here because I think for this room, this one works really well. I'm not getting rid of this tree skirt because I do really love it. I think it's a beautiful cozy skirt and the white snowflakes are gorgeous because you never know. If in a new place I have more cool toned vibes, this would work nicely. Or if I just want a different look for my tree, I'll keep it. I'm not in the habit of collecting tree skirts, so we're gonna put a pause on any more tree skirt buying, but by no means will I get rid of that. I'll use this as like wrapping for delicate decor, and it'll just stay in my box. It's a relatively small thing to store, so I don't feel bad about having 2 options. You'll notice my tree doesn't have a tree topper because this is what usually goes up there. This is from the dollar store. Unlike the tree skirt, I've always disliked the fact that this tree topper almost blends with my walls. Do you see how it's like nearly the same color? You're seeing it better because it's close on camera, but when it's far away, it really does blend with the walls, and I feel like the tree looks like it's missing a tree topper whenever I even put this on. So I do have a new tree topper coming this year. Also, let this be a lesson that the dollar store has some really great decor options, so do not sleep on the dollar store. I think technically this wasn't $1. This was probably like $4 or something. The dollar store in these inflationary times are no longer just $1 things. Where was the sun when I was decorating all day? hello. Now it's come out, but I just think the place looks so cozy. Come on, look at that. Don't you just want to sit down on the couch and watch like a Christmas movie? Ay, 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 it's so pretty. Wow. This area might be my favorite this year. I also think I'm gonna keep that wreath on the door just because it gives the front door something. But wow, I just think it's so good. I even was able to add the green sphere pillow and another tree pillow to my bedroom. I have some olive green sheets, so I think when I change my sheets to the olive green ones, it's really gonna make this area pop and come together. But the mismatchedness, the non-Christmas traditionalness of it also kind of works for me too. Ignore my whole station going on there, humidifier, ebook, tripod, alarm clock that wakes me up with daylight. This is my winter survival station. And also the air purifier. I was thinking of doing these floating battery operated taper candles by the tree, but I almost feel like that'd be a little bit too much going on over here. Like, it is very eclectic looking already, so I just feel like adding that element might just take away from it. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Do not forget to click that link in the description box below to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. I want to know if you've started decorating for the holidays already. What's your favorite thing to decorate for the holidays? I always feel like once the tree is done, it feels like Christmas in here, but all those extra touches do make a big difference. I love the houses, the little villages. It just makes me really happy. But lots of holiday themed vlogs coming. So let me know if there's anything specific you want to see, but I'm excited. This is always a really fun time of year to make videos and spend the holidays doing some fun festive things with you. I'll see you soon with a new one. Toodles, ho ho ho, bye bye bye. I love it.
I spent so much time daydreaming.